Hey, it's Insane Gamers, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today, I've got a UU battle against one of my subscribers, so check out the link in the description. As always, I did not know Tornadus was UU. I'm a little bit scared. I've never seen that before. That's a little bit funky. This guy's team is actually pretty scary. He's got a lot of top-tier threats, especially Porygon 2. Now, we all know how freaking annoying that thing can be. It's ridiculously tanky. If you don't have, like, me and Chow with high jump kick, good luck taking it out. Seriously. Anyway, I'm going to leave with Galvantula because I'm addicted to the move Sticky Web, okay? It's so good. I don't know. I spam it in, like, every battle, but it's so useful. I absolutely love Sticky Web. I might have a problem. I might need a Sticky Web intervention. Who knows? Anyway, get that up, so that's good. Now, a quick fact, this is actually the second time we battled. The first time, I got a Flash Fire boost for Chandelure and then 4 crits in a row and swept his team. So we decided, you know, that battle was slightly unfair. So this is actually the second battle we had. And the Hacks comes back in this battle, just saying, you know, this game really doesn't like me. It either gives me ridiculous luck or none at all and I get crapped on. Anyway, winding back a little bit, I had to switch into on speed because it's literally the only thing I have to take this Bolt Beam. I mean, nothing else on my team really wants to take it. Nothing else can kill it. It's a Porygon 2. I can't one-shot it with anything. So, yeah, he just paralyzes me. I guess that sort of sucks. I mean, I can't get poisoned now, but of course it means I'm going to get paralyzed every freaking turn because it's a 30% chance. Or is it a 30% chance? I don't even know. But anyway, the point is, my luck sucks. But I'm a Calm Mind Slowbro, so I'm just going to set up. Hopefully he won't be able to do anything. And then he switches into Tornadus. And that takes a heaping crap ton of damage from Skull, which is awesome. And I get the burn, which will become important later in the battle, of course, as always. So I don't really know what this thing's going to do, but I do know I can kill it, so let's go ahead and go for another Scald as he Dark Pulses me and absolutely rapes me and flinches me. And I'm like, well, that absolutely sucked. Thank you very much for that. Now I gotta switch out to get my regenerator boost, and I really don't want to take another Dark Pulse, because that did so much damage. Even though it's unstabbed and I got a +1, so I'm thinking maybe that thing's choice specs, I don't know. But anyway, goes for another Dark Pulse as I switch into Gucci here, and Gucci's gonna take that pretty nicely. Now, I know he can outspeed me, because it's that thing, and it's really fast, I'm assuming. I don't really know much about it. All I know is it's faster than my Crocodile, so I actually double switch here, because I also figured, you know, maybe this thing was gonna come in, because I know this guy likes to run physical defensive Arcanine too. It's such a good Pokemon. The only problem with his is my Chandelure completely walls it. Like, he can't do anything. He's got 2 fire moves and 2 normal type moves, and so it's sort of unfortunate. But anyway, I actually double switched here back into on speed because I thought he'd go back into Porygon 2 or something. But that was a really lucky switch for me. So I've got a chance to get a free Calm Mind up here, which is awesome. Calm Mind Slowbro is so scary. Like, if you let it set up a couple Calm Minds, it's unkillable, and it destroys everything on your team. It's crazy. So this dude's, like, getting special attack boosts up the wazoo here on every Pokemon. I'm like, what the heck is this bull of crap? Stop getting that. But it's okay, because I got a special defense boost now. I'm assuming that his set is probably Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Recover, and Thunder Wave. But, you know, it doesn't really matter since I'm just going to die anyway. Thanks for that, game. Thanks for that crit. That was great. That was wonderful. That was, like, the best thing ever. It's like, hey, I'm going to set up some Calm Minds, and I'm dead. That worked out real well. Thanks, Slowbro. But anyway, yeah, that really sucked. So I just go into Gucci thinking, well, you know, at least he can't T-Wave me. I guess, you know, I'll just Earthquake and see how much it'll do. And if it doesn't kill him, then I'm dead, which really sucks. But he goes into Fido, amazingly, I guess thinking he can take the Earthquake, but even at -1, that's a Life Orb Stab Earthquake from a Crocodile, and is not going to take that very well at all. I'm actually surprised at how much damage that did, because that was ridiculous. That was a crazy amount of damage. I didn't realize this thing was that powerful, holy crap. I mean, when you smack Life Orb on this thing, it just destroys everything. Anyhow, so that's that thing down, and I get a Moxie boost, so I'm sitting pretty good right now, you know. I've got the Moxie boost, the sticky web's up, and he's got this thing which is flying type and outspeeds me, so a lot of good that sticky web did here. But it is burned, and really all I can do to it now is, you know, hope to switch into something and take an attack. I switched into Chandelure on his Focus Blast. I honestly did not know he was going to use Focus Blast. That was a lucky switch for me. I just switched and I came out lucky. So, yeah. He actually switches out, I guess, knowing that I'm Choice Scarf, because my Chandelure is always Choice Scarf, because every Chandelure ever is Choice Scarf, because that's pretty much the only item it can use effectively, because it's slow and powerful. So, you know, anyway, go for the Flamethrower. It does, like, nothing, and because Porygon 2 is the beefiest duck in the world, a duck literally full of beef. But I go into Gucci here, because I predict that T-Wave very nicely. Yeah! And Gucci does not like ducks, so I'm going to try to bite him. I'm going to also predict the flying type to come in, so yeah, I'm going to use the Crunch. And it worked out really well for me, because here comes this thing. Tasty chicken. And it doesn't kill it. But it's burned, so it doesn't matter! Woohoo! Slowbro's Wrath echoing back from the grave there, taking out that thing. So awesome, that thing's dead, which is great, because it was really scary. Unfortunately, he has Hawlucha. And while Hawlucha isn't a UU Pokemon, I don't really care, since I've got, like, a team that completely walls it. And I've got this thing, brand new Golbat, Eviolite Golbat. Now, we've all seen this before, and we all know how beastly it is. The reason I like it is because of its, like, impenetrable tankiness, coupled with the fact that it's decently quick. I've outsped Conkeldurrs and one-shotted them with Brave Bird before. It's amazing. Anyway, look how much that Sky Attack did. It did, like, a fourth. That's it. Amazing. Anyway, in comes Nidoking. I went straight for the Brave Bird just to take out the Hawlucha, because I really don't want it hanging around since it's pretty dang fast, you know. However, there is something weird about that Hawlucha, which I will touch on later. Anyway, I go for the Brave Bird, and Nidoking doesn't take half, so I don't really feel like taking a Thunderbolt / Ice Beam / whatever it wants to do. I could Roost, but there's really no point. I mean, knowing my luck, I'm going to get paralyzed by it, so let's just not bother. Just U-turn, whatever, go into Yankee Candle, who can take the Ice Beam, who can live a Thunderbolt, I know that for sure. And I know I can take him out, and he gets a crit. Thanks, game! Man, you're being so nice to me today! Woo! Anyway, I guess after the previous battle where I got 4 crits in a row, I kinda deserved it, let's be honest. Anyway, Flamethrower's gonna take him out pretty nicely. In comes Hawlucha again. I know that Unburden cancels after you switch out, so I'm just gonna Flamethrower it again, and what the heck, Chandelure? You're slacking again. Are you slacking? Yeah, you're slacking. What the heck do you call that, okay? What is this? 10 HP? Give me a break. Well, at least I got Stealth, and Stealth doesn't really care. It completely counters Hawlucha, like, absolutely completely counters it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Roost. Just to show him I have it and to dash any hopes and dreams he has of actually killing me. And I gotta also try to get a Toxic on this Porygon 2, because that's literally the only way I'm gonna be able to kill it. So he actually does switch to it this turn, which is very, very nice. It's gonna take a Brave Bird, but of course it's Porygon 2, it's a duck, so it's not gonna take any damage from it. And he gets a special attack boost because my defense is higher or whatever. I think that's how it works. Anyway, I know I can take a Thunderbolt, and I also know I'm faster, so I can just Toxic it and just Roost all. So that's my plan here. Get that Toxic off. Luckily, it hits, you know, because Toxic does have a nasty habit of missing sometimes. I know, it's kind of annoying. Ice Beam does a lot of damage, but Eviolite Golbat is very, very tanky. Like, its physical defense is over 200, I think, with Eviolite. And its special defense is like 140 or 150 or something. I mean, it's just ridiculously tanky. It's really funny how tanky this thing is. And like I said, it's decently fast, it's immune to Toxic, but it is weak to Stealth Rock, so there's that. If you want to run it, have a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger. I know that this thing can get Defog, you know, but it's a transfer-only move, so I can't get it on mine, so I just put U-turn on it. I mean, you can run, like, Super Fang as well if you have a transferred one, which is kind of useful, too. But anyway, like I said, I don't have access to 4th gen and 5th gen moves, which kind of sucks, but I don't because I'm too cheap to freaking pay for Poké Transfer. That's what it comes down to, okay? Anyway, so he paralyzed me, which is a very smart move, because that means I won't be able to roost before he uses Ice Beam and whatever. So it's actually going to hurt me a lot. And instead of going for Brave Bird, I went for Roost this turn, as he switches into Hawlucha. So, I think that he was planning on foddering it out, but it actually worked out for him, because he's going to go ahead and get an Acrobatics, and I'm paralyzed. Okay, well that's fine. I'll just Roost this turn. It'll all be good. So he goes for the Acrobatics, gets a critical hit. Oh look, I'm paralyzed. You know, it's getting annoying now, okay, game? It's getting annoying. Could you stop it with the stupid bullcrap hacks? Okay, thank you. So unfortunately it's dead, but it's not a huge deal. I still got Big Massive. And his Hawlucha, I'm guessing, is Adamant, because Galvantula was able to outspeed it last battle, which it couldn't normally do. So I know that Big Massive can outspeed it. And, you know, just kill it. In comes Porygon 2. I don't know if Return will kill. In fact, I'm pretty confident it won't, and I don't want to get Thunder Wave, because that would be my worst nightmare. After what just happened, yeah, don't want to get Thunder Wave. So I'm going to actually switch out to Gucci here, because Gucci can take a Thunder Wave, and no, I lied, I'm switching out to Scuttlebug. Ha you all fell for it. Yeah, I switched out to Scuttlebug because 1, it's immune to Thunder Wave, 2, if it does die to Ice Beam or Thunderbolt, I don't really care, because I don't really need it anymore. So he's got this and Absol left. Thunder does absolutely nothing. Oh my gosh. Well, okay, Galvantula isn't the most powerful Pokemon on the block, but let's face it, that's a Thunder, it's Stab, and look how much damage it didn't do. Holy crap. So, now I'm gonna go into Gucci, because it's at like 1 hit point, and I'm gonna kill it and get the Moxie boost, and then I'm gonna be happy. Yeah! Power Up Punch, so I'll get that +2 as it goes down, and he's got 1 Pokemon left, which is Absol, which of course is running Sucker Punch most likely, and I don't think Gucci is gonna be able to live a Sucker Punch. I mean, it's Dark type, but still, Mega Absol is super powerful, and I'm almost dead, so I doubt I'll live a Sucker Punch, but hey, you know, I'll go for it anyway. It's shiny, it's looking awesome, and he's caught in a sticky web, which is also very useful. Another reason I love that move. It's amazing. Anyway, I'm at +2. We're gonna see if I live the Sucker Punch here. Look how cool it looks when it's shiny. It's like red, like it's covered in blood, like the blood of its victims, because it is a disaster Pokemon. But surprisingly, he doesn't actually go for Sucker Punch. So don't know if he ran it or just was predicting something else, or I'm not really sure. But anyway, good game. It was pretty close. Certainly a lot closer than the first battle we had. Hope you guys enjoyed the battle. As always, leave a like, and I hope you enjoyed.